This is your basic Mac home screen. Up in the top right hand corner will be your block. This should be your block, and if it's not, you need to click and log in to your block. You don't want to save anything under another block because then you won't know the password and you'll have to transfer everything over, and it becomes a little bit more stressful, and it's easier to just make sure you're logged into your block at all times. If you're not, you can click login window and you can log that person out and then log yourself in. On your screen, it should be a picture of a mountain or something else to click and get back to Finder, which is going to be right up here. It says Finder. That's your basic start. Just click on the mountains, and whatever's in the back, it might be a color or some green and blue waves or whatever. You can click there and make sure it says Finder up here, and that's how you can get to other places. I have a few different folders for myself. You guys should all make a folder on your desktop. You'll go to File, New Folder, and then you can just put your name. What happens if you click File, New Folder and it comes untitled? You can just kind of double click sometimes and re-click it and then save your folder right there. You can write your name right there. I always suggest to kids to create a folder with their name on it. You can put folders in here, your own personal pictures, pictures that you might take that you do not need to put in your Dropbox. Okay. Another thing that you can do is click on the apple, and this will give you a few choices. You can quit, you can restart, you can log out. Down here is your launcher. Okay, you can make it bigger or smaller. Some people might have it up on the side if you prefer. I like mine down the bottom, and I can just make it a little bit smaller if I need to get to some other apps. I put my most common used applications down here. This is Finder. You can see I'm actually doing some work in my other class. You can go to a variety of different folders, all my files, all my documents, your desktop, whatever is there. It's kind of like your start window if you were using a PC. Launchpad is another way to get to your other applications. If you look down the bottom here, anything with a little dot on it means it's still a running application. I don't need Microsoft Word up, so I'm going to click and hold and hit quit. We do want Photoshop up here. If your Photoshop is not logged in, or if your Photoshop is not up and running, I will show you in our next tutorial how to get started on that. A couple other things. This is your Wi-Fi. Some kids might say that their Wi-Fi is not working. You can click on Wi-Fi and you will find Trenton Wireless or Trenton Public Schools, whatever it is, right up here. And you always want to make sure you're logged into Trenton Public Schools. This is my Creative Cloud. This is my Google Drive. I actually have it set up so it's right on my computer, and you guys can do that at home. This is your search button. And kids who like to lose documents or not name them correctly can always search for things here. Trash can. You can always empty your trash. You can also open it and find documents if you may have lost something in that folder. Okay. This is just your little notifications and stuff that we don't really use. There's the help, the go-to. You can go to all those other things, the way you can clean things up. I don't like documents or just random photographs on your desktops, so a nice way to do is just clean up. It'll clean it up very easily for you. And you can also select things. I can select all my folders here, and you can trash whatever you need to. Like I said, I don't like having random pictures here. I will do that from time to time. File, new folder. You can burn things onto a CD, which we really don't do often. So that's your basic rundown of a Mac screen. System preferences, Apple Store, those kinds of things. Those are all here. You guys do not have access to Photo Booth or FaceTime or Messenger. For the most part, you guys can pretty much, and obviously not system preferences, but you have access to all of the Adobe suite and those kinds of things. You can play chess, and you can also have access to the internet. We do have Chrome, and we do have Safari. Chrome typically works a little bit better with a lot of the Google processes and the Dropbox processes as well.